Hello friends, good morning all of you. Let us see the new thing about the swing in Java, that is the swing components in Java. In our last session, we have seen the introduction to swing, where the swing is very similar to abstract window toolkit and which facilitates the creation of highly interactive GUI applications. However, the swing is more flexible and robust when it comes to implement the graphical components. Swings can be regarded as more graphically rich than AWT, not only because they provide some entirely new graphical components, but also due to the fact that have been enhanced some of the conventional AWT components like buttons with both images and text. So some of the key swing classes are, we have seen, that is the JApplet, JFrame, JButton, JTabbed pan, JTree and JComboBox. Let us see the swing components in Java. These are the swing components in Java, which is already seen in the hierarchical diagram of swing. This is the hierarchical diagram, but even though it shows the number of components which are helpful for creating the application, which is called as a GUI applications. The hierarchy is a successive level of the Java swing with the attributes to the GUI applications. So this provides support to both standard and applet windows. It shows the corresponding classes which are hierarchically arranged in the swing. Let us see here. There are some components which are actually concerned with the containers and the components which are having the J components. At the right hand side, the JText, JComboBox, JLabel, JList, JMenuBar, JOptionPan, JPanel, JScrollBar and the abstract window are number of the swing components which are concerned with the component class, that is the J component class. And on the another side, at the left hand side, the JFrame and JDialog are the particularly components of frame and dialog respectively with the window as a class, and those all J components and window are concerned with the container. The component class and the container class are different two classes which are actually uh, given with the object, and this particularly diagram shows the components in Java, that is the swing components in Java. Let us see the first component, that is a JFrame. The JFrame is a type of container which will inherit the java.awt frame class. So the java x.swing.jframe class is a type of container which will inherit the java.awt frame class. So these frames works like a main window where the number of components like label, button, text fields, then pan, text buttons, whatever All these will be added to create the graphical user interface. Unlike the frame, the Java frame, that is JFrame, has the option to hide or close the window when with the help of set default close operation method. This is also a very important method. In the Java frame, number of constructors are used. In the figure shows that the constructor and its description. The first constructor is a JFrame, that it constructs a new frame that is initially invisible. The second is a Java frame in bracket JFrame in bracket graphics configuration GC, that it creates a frame in the specified graphics configuration of a screen device and a blank title. The next constructor is JFrame string title. It will create a initially invisible frame with the specified title. The next constructor is a JFrame in bracket string title and graphics configuration GC. Those are the parameters. This will create the JFrame with the specified title and the specified graphic configuration of a screen device. So these constructors we can use in JFrame. Let us see the fields used in JFrame. It has a number of things which we have to take into consideration, that they can use modifiers and types, the fields which are used in the program, and the description of that particular field. The first modifier and type is a protected accessible context. The field name is accessible context, and the description is that the accessible context property we can use in the program. The next modifier is a static integer. So this field is an exit on close, that is in capital letters, which will be used to exit the application default window when we close the particularly operations or when we close the window. Then the modifier is a protected JRoot pan, that is a root pan is a field, and the JRoot pan instances that manages the content pan and optional menu bar for this frame, as well as the class pan. This will use the instances which will manage the content pan, maybe with the help of menu bar as well as with the frame. The next is a protected and boolean, that is the root pan checking will be enabled. This is the field. If this field will be true, then it calls to add and set layout will be forwarded to the content pan. In these all fields, the second field, which is exit on close, is also very important when we are exiting our application from Java. There are some useful methods which we can use in the JFrame. These methods are having different types, that is with the help of modifier and type we can just give here protected void. The method name is add impl, that is in bracket the number of parameters are given, component comp, comma object constraint and integer index. So this will add the specified child component. The next is a protected J root pan. So that will create the root pan. This will be called by the constructor method to create the default root pan. The next method is a frame init. The modifier is a protected void, and this will be called by the constructor to init the JFrame properly. So this constructor is particularly used for initialization of JFrame. Next is a set content pan method. So this will set to the content pan property. Then set default look and feel decorated, that is the boolean property. And Boolean method, this has a description that it will provide as a hint to whether or not newly created JFrames should have their window decorations such as borders, widgets to close the window, title, etc. These all provided by the current look and feel. The next method is a set icon image. So this will set the image to be displayed as the icon for this window. This is also important method. The next method is a set J menu bar. This will set the menu bar for this frame. The next method is a set layered pan. This will set the layered pan property. The next method is a get root pan, that it will return the root pan object for this frame. And last method is a get transfer handler, which will get the transfer handler property. So these number of properties are used for using the swing JFrame component, where we can declare the number of methods. Moreover, the many very important method in this useful methods are J menu bar and J layered pane, which are the second the last two properties which are very important. So this is the example of JFrame, where all the number of packages which are actually imported here in the JFrame. Just we can just see these are the number of packages, that is import.java.awt.flaw layout, import java x.swing.jbutton, then swing.jframe, then swing.jlabel, then swing.jpanel. All these are used in our program, all these packages. Here we have just declared the class JFrame example, and the main program is started with the public static void main. Inside this main program, JFrame frame is equal to, that is the new instance of JFrame. So JFrame titled as a JFrame example, which is given in double quotation. Then JPanel, panel is equal to new panel is declared here. One of the package at the upper side which is declared, that is JPanel. Then panel.set layout is that is new flaw layout. This is a particularly new flaw layout. This is the new layout which is given in the new Java set. Next is a Java button, that is J button, which is equal to new Java button, which is the instance of J button. And the next statement says that button dot set text, we have to set the text as a button. At the right hand side, we can just see the output of this example, where the frame is declared, the black size to frame, and the gray colored frame is shown here. On the upper side, there are three buttons, that is close, minimize and maximize. Whatever we have written in JFrame, that is written on the menu bar of our frame, that is JFrame example. And the label is also given here, that is JFrame by example. This is only the label which is directly given on the particularly Java frame. And the button which is having the text which is called as a caption, the caption is button, the written on the particularly button shape. All these will be added on the label, on the panel. We have added the label, we have added the button, we have added the panel on the frame, we have set size of this frame, that is 200, 300, and we have set the location of relative to null. Wherever you can declare the frame, we can directly execute and display that particularly frame. And the second last statement, which shows that set default close operation, so that will give that it will directly close our frame with the help of cross button on the frame, that is the red color button. And frame dot set visible true, that will be this total frame is visible. So those all are the methods which we have set for this Java frame. Okay, thank you very much.